So from the discussions I have with our colleagues working to develop new integrated care systems across the area where we work, is a real sense of wanting to think about value for the population and think about that for the long term. And I'm really hopeful that the bringing together of integrated care systems give us a chance to think about value across a whole pathway, not just within a particular element of a pathway, which is often where you can get stuck in a slightly challenging position as an innovator trying to bring a particular product to market that delivers end-to-end value, but you're only talking to one bit of that value chain, so therefore it's quite hard to demonstrate that you value to them. So there's that opportunity for that, but there's also an opportunity to think about value over a longer time period as well, as we start to see a whole system responsible for population health rather than particular clinical areas at a particular point in time. In the way that we operate. So I guess I'd start by saying I'm hopeful that we're going in the right direction. I think the reality of probably what most of the people that you work with is they're not experiencing a significant change yet. And therefore I think it's really about working with those that understand the nature of the specific system that you're trying to work with to see what value means to them, because it kind of can depend on the nature of the context in which you're trying to implement or introduce something new too. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is I think value is context specific to some extent. So really understanding that when you're working with the different parts of the health and care system. I hope integrated care systems give a kind of larger geography in which to have those conversations. They give a more integrated way of thinking about value and perhaps a longer term perception of value as well. But I think the role that AHSNs are trying to play then is really based on many years experience working in those places with particular parts of the system, so that we really understand what the context of that particular proposition in this health system might really look like in practice. So